Rochelle, are we good on the audio?
We are, and we're even live.
Okay. Let's do this.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this conference. We've just had really some outstanding presentations and also some outstanding contributions by our attendees. I've loved watching the dialogue and the collaboration in the chat, people sharing ideas, resources. It's been excellent to attend as a professional even. I've gained so much from this personally, and that's been excellent. I've been so impressed with the thought and the effort that all of our speakers have put into their sessions. It's just been really exceptional work. So I want to thank you. Before I turn the time over to our Chief Resource Officer, or Revenue Officer, correction, Brandon Winter, I want to do the winners of the social media giveaway. So let's take a look at that. The winners for Monday's office chair massager. It didn't say that. The winner on there. I don't have the winner. Okay, we'll see. Most engaged post was Scott Cowley, and there's his is that New Girl reference right there. T-minus 2 hours to keynote. Love it. Scott's very active on Twitter. If you don't follow him, you should. He's awesome. For the best caption, the winner is Julie. I apologize if I don't say her name right. Olschlager. And looks like she's retweeting what Mary Owosu sent. So awesome. Tuesday, we had the Google Nest Mini or an Amazon Echo Dot. And the winner for the most engaged post is J Fritz PR. She learned about the Acadium. They were awesome. If you missed that presentation, you should go and check out their, we posted their email on the feed. They help students find internships for free. It's amazing. And best caption was Heidi Rodier. She says, ditching my ProfCon 20 peeps to volunteer at a local food bank with a bunch of 8th graders this afternoon. That's amazing. All right, the winners of Wednesday. So each of these winners will receive a Yeti microphone. I'll prepare you for more online teaching. Most engaged post was Rafiq Sino, who just gave an excellent presentation on EQ. And talking about that. If you didn't see that one, you for sure want to watch the video. It was outstanding. Our best caption, Jerry Kimball. She says, I am easily and naturally empathetic with my students, but I struggle with adults. I feel I should know better. And there she is referencing Rafiq's presentation. And Jerry, when you posted this, back here at the office, people said, this teacher is outstanding. And I guess you do some really amazing field trips, and she really goes the extra mile with her students. So kudos there. And finally, the most valuable poster is going to receive a $400 flight voucher. And the ProfCon 20 MVP is, drumroll please, Kathy Fredrickson. Congratulations, Kathy. Thank you so much for participating in our conference and also for promoting it. We appreciate that. All right. If you enjoy the content that we put out as a company, we would love to have you join us, whether it's in writing a blog or in writing a textbook. If you want to look, we have 2 pages that help you contribute to those specific aspects, whether it's writing for our blog or writing for our textbook, and we will have one of our StuCamp people post links in the chat for you to check that out. Now I'm going to turn the time over to Brandon Winter, our Chief Revenue Officer.
Awesome. Thanks, Rochelle. My slides should be loading here. Can you see them? Okay, perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I want to kick this off and wrap up ProfCon with a tradition we do here at StuCamp called Shoutouts of Love. So this is something that we do at our all hands meetings. It's a great way to recognize those individuals that are contributing. And so Well, why don't we do this? I'd like to have each of you guys take a minute and go to the comments section and give some shout outs of love to those speakers that we've had at the conference, anything that stood out to you from ProfCon 20. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of read through some of these comments as they're rolling in. So take a minute to give some shout outs of love here in the comments section. And with the lag, it's going to take a minute for those to roll in. Anything memorable that stood out to you, speakers or the sessions that you participated in? Laura said, Steve Stromp, way to go with the EQ presentation from Rafiq. Elizabeth Elcher said, Scott Cowley. Garrett gave a shout out to Kenda Wilson, loved the presentation and her love for teaching. Robin said, loved the presentation about the low-cost video development by Kenda as well. Rafiq gave a shout out to the fellow presenters and attendees. We had a very solid speaker lineup. Incredible information over the last 3 days. Tammy said, great video creation tips. Heidi gave a shout out to Stu Kent for providing the forum. Julianne loved the speed networking. Yeah, I hope you guys got the chance to participate in the speed networking event. Reese to Emily Quinn, top notch, great conference. Bernie said, Jerry Rackley, appreciated his insights. Awesome. Well, keep those rolling in. I love seeing this recognition. This is a great way for us to kind of recognize our peers and our colleagues and learn together. And I think what we accomplished here the last 3 days was building this community where you found folks that are in the same shoes that you're in. I also want to take a second just to give a shout out to my colleagues here at Stu Kent. We hope you had a phenomenal experience. I know they put a lot of hours into the design and format of the conference. We tried to provide as much of the technology and platform that allowed you guys to connect in unique ways virtually. And so thank you, Stu Kent team. And now we're going to do something unique. So now I want to provide some shout outs to professors. And what we did was we did a survey with students a while back, and we asked for some feedback on professors. These professors that we're going to give shout outs of love to, we let them know that this was going to be happening. So hopefully they're here to listen to what their students who they're making an impact on have to say about them and the experience they had in their class. So why don't you guys look for any common themes that are in these slides and feel free to continue to chime in shout outs of love. So Charlie Jung, Emporia State University, his students said, he's a great professor and made the learning course material enjoyable and simple. Erica Goins from Gulf Coast State College. Dr. Goins is a professor that goes above and beyond to make you understand the coursework. If you put in the time yourself, she would always be there to walk you through anything or answer any questions you had. Way to go, Erica. John David Node, Methodist University. Dr. Node is amazing. I wouldn't find the experience from his class anywhere else. He's knowledgeable and very fun. I learned a great deal about marketing technologies and digital marketing from his lectures and experiences. And that's one thing that I've definitely seen as I've talked to professors is they do a phenomenal job of bringing in their life experiences and skills and making it enjoyable for the students to kind of learn from the experiences they've had. Murray Moman from Red River College. He was simply the best instructor one could ask for. He goes straight to the point and focuses on the topics and subjects that actually matter. And I've seen that firsthand in communication with Murray as well. Jennifer Cutler from Northwestern University. She was such an amazing teacher and made me super curious about the digital marketing landscape. Way to go, Jennifer. Cordell Morris from Southern Utah University. He is so passionate about digital marketing and is a huge supporter of Stu Kent. And I saw the passion and energy come from Rafiq that final speaking session. And I can see how, even teaching online, as difficult it may sometimes be, you guys' passion for your students and the work that you're putting in definitely shows. Irene Dickey from University of Dayton. She was amazing and very knowledgeable. Her class was one of the only classes I ever did a simulation type project in. Her class is the reason why I wanted to work in the digital marketing field. Making an impact beyond the classroom is awesome. Tim Carter from Tusculum University. He's a great guy, always in a great mood, and I enjoyed his enthusiasm for teaching. Rochelle Grayson from Legara College. She was enthusiastic about the topic, organized, and made the class fun. And another student said, she made the class so interesting and enjoyable that it made people look forward to coming to class. Patrice Nealon from North Carolina State University. She was one of the best professors I had. I had 2 classes with her and found her teaching style and classes to be really informative and helpful. She was always a helpful professor, and I love that she chose to use StuKent Mimic Pro Simulation because I am now much more comfortable with Google Ads and other types of digital marketing ads accounts. Ryan Ladner from John Brown University. He works super hard to try and find the best possible activities for his students to learn and be challenged in ways we prefer. I love that. Taking tools into the classroom, giving your students that experience and challenging them so they learn new things. Marissa Ferrara, College of Charleston. Dr. Ferrara assigned the simulation a few years back, and it helped me pick my career choice. Although I found a lot of success in the simulation, placed second out of 120 students, I also learned that social media marketing is not for me. I learned this because of how in-depth and realistic I felt the simulation was, and that made this experience incredibly valuable. And that's great too. Sometimes we learn what we don't want to do in the process of taking classes. Mitch Murdoch, Utah Valley University. He's an absolute genius. In hindsight, he taught a lot of real-world lessons. His class is one of the few that actually applied to post-college. He also made some of the worst topics extremely interesting and engaging. Utilized technology to his advantage. It's been a couple years, and I still remember and respect this man. Erin Whittle from BCIT. She is a great teacher with great experience in marketing. And then finally, Chuck Nobles at Portland State University. He explains things thoroughly, really understands the industry, and clearly cares about the success of his students. And I met Chuck 6 years ago, just as StuKent was getting started, and I've seen that firsthand. Oh, we've got one more. Rich Vaughn, University of St. Francis. He had great industry insight and really helped students succeed and embrace new technology. Okay, so many of you have reached out over the last few days and said, I'd like to upgrade to the VIP version so I can get the recordings and have those with me. If you haven't had a chance to do that yet, we're going to post that link here below in the comments section so that you can go in. It's $47. You'll have access to all the recordings and we'll email those over to you. I believe we're also going to send out an email reminder for those of you that would like to do that later today. A couple other things coming up. We do have our digital summit. So this is something that takes place 3 times a year. It's in a half-day format, about 4 hours. We usually have a handful of speakers, and these are free events that we put on. It's a great way to have a mix of industry and academics that are speaking, where you can, again, participate in our community and learn new things. So our next digital summit will be August 7th at 8 a.m. So be sure to mark your calendars, and I believe Adam's going to post a link for that lander as well below. Okay, finally, we've got a short recap video. It's 60 seconds long. So if everybody, that's going to go in the link below as well. If you wouldn't mind clicking on that and watching that, this will probably be the longest 60 seconds of your life. We're going to have you click on that and watch it, and then we'll come back. So go ahead and take a minute and watch that now. Start my clock here, and we'll be right back. All right, I think we're back. I appreciate you guys taking the time to be here with us. You know, one of the themes that stood out to the most to me as I've seen the engagement from all of you is the way that you guys care about your students and making an impact in their lives. And I love how that aligns with our mission here at StuKent to help educators, help students, help the world. So thank you for that. We will have those exhibit booths open, those virtual exhibit booths open for the next hour. So feel free to jump in there if there are any products that you want to demo on, any questions that you have that you want to talk to our team about. We're going to be available for you. Make sure that's an option. So that'll be up for the next hour. Also, going along with ProfCon 2021, we do have a VIP discount for all of you today. So it will be a $600 discount. The ProfCon is normally $899. You're going to get it for $299 if you use the code ProfConLVVIP. It's not case sensitive. That goes through the end of June. So feel free to jump in there today. I believe we're going to post a link here so that you can go register for that. And again, thank you to everyone for helping us fulfill our mission to help educators, help students, help the world. We will be sending a survey out to all of you guys following the conference. Please be candid in your feedback. We want to learn as much as we can on ways that we can better help you and help your students. Thank you so much. And we will see you in Las Vegas next year. Take care.